Well, it happened again. Regular viewers of this channel will recall the innumerable previous examples where the banal horror of reality catches up with progressive ideals in a way that sends shivers down your spine. Left-wing journalist and activist Josh Kruger repeatedly pushed back against assertions that major American cities are turning into crime-infested hellholes because of defund the police movement's lax law enforcement and social justice-driven racial reforms. Look, it's that lawless land of liberals in Philly where shootings are dropping to levels not seen in years. Kruger pushed back against claims you're more likely to get shot and killed in Philly than die of COVID. He also pushed back against the notion that a rise in crime was anything abnormal. He also pushed back against claims that black people were overrepresented in violent crime statistics. Kruger was accused of mocking conservatives' concerns about spiraling violent crime. Then this happened.
39-year-old Josh Kruger shot 7 times while inside his home overnight.
A person came in and started shooting. Police say they responded to the 2300 block of Watkins Street around 1:30 a.m. to reports of gunshots and screams. When they arrived, they found Kruger shot multiple times and collapsed in the street. Detectives believe someone came in, shot him at the bottom of his stairs, and Kruger ran outside looking for help.
And to be absolutely clear, no one's making light of what happened to Kruger. This isn't an I told you so, it's a warning, a desperate attempt to prevent more senseless death. While downplaying crime in Philly, Kruger drew attention to other matters which he felt were more important.
Straight people, stop walking down the sidewalk, shoulder to shoulder, like this is a middle school fucking dance. Nobody gives a shit about your codependent relationship. This is Philadelphia, 2023, you're an adult. Stop fucking holding hands, move to the side so people can get by both ways.
And in yet another chilling tweet, given what happened, he mocked Scott Adams for saying if Biden is elected, you'll be dead within a year, sardonically labeling the Dilbert creator Nostradamus. The journalist also previously defended drug addicts, saying that they had the right to steal in order to survive. Remarkable given that police are now speculating that Kruger's death may have been drug-related. Investigators also discovered methamphetamine in Kruger's bedroom, but a friend and fellow activist suggested he may have been targeted for his politics.
He talked about the tough topics that no one else wants to really talk about. Homelessness, okay? Talking about anti-LGBTQ sentiment, okay? Bias-based bullying and targeting of people. And now he's a target.
But it looks far more likely that the culprit is someone he knew. Police uncovered disturbing text messages sent between Kruger and a former partner. Potentially crucial given that he had accused a former partner of breaking into his home. Around 2 weeks ago, Kruger wrote on Facebook that someone came to his house looking for their boyfriend, calling themselves Lady Diabla, the she-devil of the streets. With so much happening around us, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and anxious about the future. Especially if you live in one of these progressive-run cities that are the epicenter of downright lunacy. But what if there was a way to find clarity amid the chaos? A way to protect not just our homes, but our minds and bodies. Introducing Black Forest Sistanch and Tonkat Ali. This isn't just another wellness fad, it's nature's chill pill. Recent studies have highlighted its profound effects on stress reduction and mental tranquility. This potent blend has been hailed as the ultimate antidote to modern day stressors, offering serene tranquility in every dose. In times of uncertainty, it's essential to fortify ourselves from within. Black Forest Sistanch is your daily dose of calm and resilience. Since taking Black Forest Sistanch, boom, I felt more focused and less stressed about the chaos that surrounds us. In times like these, we need to be vigilant, we need to be prepared, and most importantly, we need to take control of our health to avoid becoming dependent on the pharmaceutical industry, to avoid becoming dependent on their half-assed remedies that only work enough to keep you coming back for them every day. Black Forest is a company I'm proud to support because I genuinely respect these guys. The fighters standing up for what's right, fighting the evils of Big Pharma in Congress with their products and in the courts. And because of this, I asked them if they could offer a special deal for this video. They agreed to a 25% off 48-hour deal, so this is a fantastic opportunity to stock up. Please support them and take advantage of this great deal via the link in the description below. Now back to the video, but Kruger's isn't the only recent high-profile killing of a similar nature. EcoMap Technologies CEO Pava LaPere was an anti-racist activist. She spoke out against white men being overrepresented in the investment world. She spoke out against the criminalization of black bodies and systemic racism. She vehemently expressed her support for Black Lives Matter, and she championed criminal justice reform policies that have led to serious criminals being released from jail early. Then this happened.
Police are now searching for the suspect in the murder of world-renowned tech CEO and Baltimorean Pava LaPere.
I just have a message for Jason Billingsley. If you're out there watching, hopefully you are, Every single police officer in Baltimore City, the state of Maryland, as well as the U.S. Marshals are looking for you. We will find you, so I would ask you to turn yourself in to any officer, any police station, because we will take you into custody eventually, and then we will turn it over to the state's attorney to prosecute you to the fullest.
That was Acting Police Commissioner Richard Worley with a stark warning for this suspect tonight.
Jason Billingsley had been sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2015 for a first-degree sex offence. He was also wanted for a separate rape and attempted murders which took place 6 days before LaPere's body was found. He should have been behind bars. He wasn't, because he was released early on good time credits under Soros-funded state's attorney Marilyn Mosby. The state of LaPere's body when it was found suggested she was raped before being brutally murdered. And in a chilling update to the case, surveillance video shows Billingsley followed LaPere on the street and into the lobby of her building. He then appeared to pretend that he'd lost his keys. LaPere then opened the door for Billingsley, inviting the killer into the building before engaging him in conversation. Billingsley then followed her into the elevator before killing her on the roof and leaving the building 40 minutes later. Respondents noted how a white woman was targeted by online mobs back in 2018 for being racist for refusing to let a black man enter her apartment building. If only LaPere had exercised the same instincts, she might still be alive. Meanwhile, the unintended consequences of utopian thinking manifested again in Washington, D.C. the other night, when Democratic Congressman Henry Cuellar was carjacked by 3 black males outside his apartment.
Cuellar's office says that the congressman was not harmed. His office told CNN that several men swarmed him before taking his car. And according to an alert from the D.C. Homeland Security Police, they're searching for 3 men right now.
As a congressman, Cuellar voted for the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act to hold police accountable and end racial profiling. Maybe they can hold off on ending racial profiling until the criminals who targeted Cuellar are captured. Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.